Today is April 20th, and this is The View with Catherine Chang. Today's topic is reservations for self-pay COVID-19 vaccines. Starting from tomorrow, Taiwan can proceed its self-pay COVID-19 vaccinations, and the appointments made so far have reached around 4,000 people. Here are some points. A. CCC head Chen Shizhong said in the Legislative Yuan that the vaccinations was originally open to medical personnel, but starting from tomorrow, the self-pay vaccines will be offered to Taiwanese people who need to travel abroad for business or study. They only need to pay for registrations and processing fee around $680, which is about $21 US. B. Taiwan's domestic vaccines are expected to be distributed as early as July, and they have specific effects on mutated virus. C. Taiwan is doing well in terms of pandemic control. There have been no domestic cases for 70 consecutive days. D. I want to tell you about the annual event in Taiwan, which is the Mazu Pyramid. We can see from the photo that this 9-day journey drew at least 600,000 people, and everyone was wearing a mask. And this is our President Tsai, and the crowd really showed that how the people really and how Taiwan successfully controlled the pandemic. Mazu actually is the symbol of mercy and peace in Taiwan. She kind of sacrificed herself when she tried to save the fishermen. Every year around her birthday, Taiwanese people will have their processions to honor Mazu. Here are the top stories. Today we have 2 confirmed cases. They are Taiwanese pilots, but the origin of the infections hasn't been confirmed yet. First, I want to talk about U.S. focus shifting to China from Afghanistan. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that the terrorism threat has moved to other places, and we have other very important items on our agenda, including the relationship with China, including dealing with everything from climate change to COVID. And that is where we have to focus our energy and resources. As to the tension between Russia and Ukraine, there is a possible Biden-Putin summit. The U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan and Russia Secretary Patrushev kind of discussed the prospect of a presidential summit between the United States and Russia and agreed to continue to stay in touch. On the other hand, Czechs see EU solidarity following Russia's stronger than expected retaliation. Czech acting Foreign Minister Jan Hamacek said that we had asked other European Union foreign ministers for an expression of solidarity. I will meet the prime ministers and discuss if and when the Czech side may need to take some further steps. Moving to the Taiwan Strait, former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe talked about the U.S.-Japan joint summit, and he said that Taiwan is a friend who values freedoms and democracy, and the joint commitment made by the United States and Japan has significant meaning to the peace and stability of the Indo-Pacific region. Also, U.S. reaffirms commitment to helping Taiwan defend itself. U.S. Department of Defense spokesperson John Kirby said that we remain committed, as we have for multiple administrations, to aiding Taiwan in its self-defense, to providing materials for them to defend themselves. Well, in the end, we can see that the world reaches new milestones as cases of COVID-19 climbed. We know that in the past 7 days, over 5.2 million new infections were recorded. And on Monday, India's health ministry announced a record of 273,810 new COVID cases in the previous 24 hours period. Officials in New Delhi announced a week-long lockdown. That will be The View for today. I hope you have a nice night, and I'll see you again.